Hey everybody, Greg Ellis running for Rochester Public School Board. Today's podcast, I think it's number 3, is I want to talk about how you as community members, how you as staff, how as you as students provide input to the school board. So, everybody's got an email and you can send direct emails to school board members to get their take on it. The other mechanism is to show up at a school board meeting. If elected to this position, there's a few things I'd like to change. First and foremost is when we have community members come forward to the school board who have taken the time and effort and put forth that much courage to address that body and the rest of the community about issues that are facing this district, I think that needs to be shared with the rest of the community. I think that we should make a fundamental policy that says public comments during a school board meeting are public as part of the recording. How is the community going to know what other communities see as issues in this district, both good and bad? This is the one fascinating thing to me as an individual who's running for a public office. When you as an individual come to address the school board, we as school board members, for some reason, aren't allowed to address you. How can I, as a school board member, if I'm elected, get to have a conversation with community members who are raising concerns? How can I get additional clarification from you, valued members of this community, if there's a unwritten policy that you and I can't talk to each other, that we can't interact? I think that's a travesty. I think if you're going to take the time and come and address a school board meeting and raise your concerns, both positive and or negative, we should have that opportunity to have an open and honest and frank discussion about your issue. And we should be able to take that and then in turn look to the superintendent, which, oh, by the way, he's our one and only employee, to say, hey, we would like you to look into that, and at the next board meeting, we would like a report on that. Because far too often I see that when these issues are brought to the table, we say, well, we'll get back to you on that. But the community never hears about that. I think that's something that needs to be changed. I'm Greg Ellis. I'm running for Rochester Public School Board, and I ask for your vote on November 6th. And I'm going to close with this because I like it. The definition of insanity by Albert Einstein is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. I believe it's time for a fundamental change in the Rochester school system. My opponent is part of the inside. She's been there forever. I think it's time for a fresh, new look on how we are administering this district and how we bring success back to the Rochester education system. Thanks, and again, ask for your vote on November 6th.